I still hear your voice when you sleep next to me. I still feel your touch in my dream. Forgive me my weakness, but I don't know why. Without you, it's hard to survive. 'Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling, and every time we kiss, I swear I can fly. Can't you feel my heart beat fast? I want this to last.
What's good, YouTube? Today I'm going to be ranking all the Pokemon games that I've played. You know, yeah, I did hit you with a little bit of the clickbait in the title, but I'm mainly gonna try to do all the mainline Pokemon games plus Legends Arceus plus like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and that's all that I'm gonna rank. And I got some hot takes. I got some hot takes that I want to say. I got some shit that I gotta get off my chest because a lot of the Discord around Pokemon, y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. A lot of this discourse that I got around Pokemon, it's like y'all weren't really playing Pokemon like I was playing Pokemon. You know, when I was playing Pokemon, I started with Black and White, and I put hundreds and hundreds of hours into that game, bro. You weren't playing Pokemon like me. When you was outside playing on the swings, making friends with everybody, I was playing Pokemon by myself. No friends. It like fucked me up in my adult life, but we don't give a fuck. All right, chat. So first off, we got Pokemon Red and Blue. Never played. Never played. I'm gonna put this in Pokemon Yellow at never played, bro. It's like I know you gotta go, you gotta go back and you gotta play the foundations, but come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'm not playing that shit, bro. Like I go back and I look at images. It looks like there's 5 pixels on the screen. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing that shit, bro. What the fuck are you doing a Pokemon ranking when you never played the first game? Bro, okay, I get the notion though. I get it. I like come on, bro. I understand what Pokemon is. Okay, Pokemon Gold and Silver. I'm gonna put this in, never played. I played the remakes though. Okay, this is a bad start to the beginning of the video, but okay, let's put Crystal right there too. Shit. See, I said I knew my shit, but the more I'm looking at it, I might not know what the fuck I'm talking about. I might be talking out my ass. Okay. Whole tier list is never played. Okay. So we got Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. Mid. Too much water. I'm dead ass. Too much water, bro. Too much water. Like the Pokemon roster was decent. The gym leader's decent, but nah, I just don't like the region, bro. I just don't like the region. Emerald was an improvement, and the thing is, I only played through these games once on my I was in fucking 6th grade. I had a damn Android, bro, and I was playing, and I had the Drastic emulator, bro. And I fucking learned how to emulate the games. These were the first 2 games that I ever emulated, bro. So I'm sitting there in the fucking lunchroom playing my fucking emulated DS games on my Android. My phone fall, the battery pop out the back, but you know, it was what we did as kids, bro. It was what we did as kids. And then we have Pokemon FireRed and Leaf Green. This is the quintessential good game. Bro. Too much water, words Dennis will never say about his woman. What the fuck? Y'all think FireRed and Leaf Green is mid? I think it's good. I think it's decent. I think it's a decent little game. Like, I fuck with the roster of the original Pokemon. I fuck with the gym leaders and shit like that. This is the quintessential good Pokemon game, you know? I give it a 7 out of 10. Yeah, 7 out of 10 is good. With Ruby and Sapphire, that's like 6.5. But yeah, like a 7 out of 10 is good. This is like these two are like the barrier Pokemon games that I'm gonna grade my shit to. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, bad. Game slow as fuck. It's slow as fuck. The Pokemon roster that you have, like you get all the good Pokemon at the beginning. Like, bro. When you see someone play through Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, is fucking they got a Starly, they got a Shinx, they got one of the starter Pokemon, and then they probably got a Lucario from the time that they were gifted it, bro. Oh my goodness. It's like you get all the good Pokemon at the beginning, at round one. You know, they got a Bidoof on their team. You get all the good Pokemon at the beginning of the game, and then everything else is ass. You got no fire types, so if you didn't pick Chimchar, you're screwed. And then the game's slow as hell. The game is slow as hell, and like all the good Pokemon are locked out. You're not able to get a Gibble. You're not able to get a Gliscor. You're not able to get any of the good shit. So it's like, in chat, one of the things for me is if the Pokemon that I have access to in a Pokemon game, if the Pokemon that I have access to are trash, it's really gonna affect my enjoyment of the game. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. Had to wait till Victory Road to use my favorite Pokemon, Weavile. Oh my god, it's like all the good Pokemon were locked until like post game, and the fun part of Pokemon is catching the Pokemon that you want to play with, bro. So it's like the beginning of the game, everybody has the same 4 Pokemon. You got your starter Pokemon, you got Starly, you got Shinx, and you got a Bidoof as your HM slave. What game is Jigglypuff in? Shut the fuck up. Magmortar, Gliscor, new evolutions locked behind post game. Yeah, and it's like the thing about Diamond and Pearl was Diamond and Pearl has potential to be a god game. It has the potential to be a god game. It has all the ingredients there. It's just that they don't use them correctly. You know, they don't use them correctly. Like Pokemon Platinum, they fix it. It just goes to show with Pokemon, all you need to do is like little small few tweaks, and boom, the game's perfect. The game's perfect. I remember playing Platinum. I was able to get a Gibble early. I could get a Gliscor. It was just a way better experience. It was just a way better experience, bro. Eat my butt, Dennis. Are you proud of yourself? Are you proud of yourself with that comment? You look at the mirror. You happy with what you just said? Okay. All right. But back to what I was saying about Platinum, bro. Back to what I was saying about Platinum. The thing about Platinum is, it's like it does everything that Diamond and Pearl does, just way better. They change up the gym leader. Fuck. God damn. It's low-key hard to talk. For real. But they change up the gym leader sequence. Like, I think you go to the... What is it? Heart Gnome City? The Heart Gnome City. What's the name of the woman gym leader that has, like, the pink pigtails and shit? What's her name, chat? What's her name? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Dennis, which Sinnoh starter did you choose? I always chose Chimchar. I don't know her name either, but yeah. But y'all know what I'm talking about. The ghost type gym leader, yeah. But, yeah. Okay. Hot take. Pokemon HeartGold and SoulSilver mid to me, bro. It's mid to me, bro. It's mid. And let me tell you why. One of my biggest priorities when I'm playing a Pokemon game is the roster of Pokemon that I have. Like, y'all see that with, like, one of my main complaints about Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, right? Is, like, if I don't have a good quality of Pokemon to choose from, my enjoyment of the game is gonna be affected, right? And the thing about HeartGold SoulSilver is that there's a lot of shit. Like, HeartGold SoulSilver, I see why people say it's like one of the best Pokemon games of all time, right? But them Pokemon are ass, bro. Nigga, I'm on my journey with a fucking Totodile and a Heracross, bro. That shit ass, bro. Like, look at the fucking regional bird that you got. Well, what's the regional bird's name? Matter of fact, let me look it up. Pokemon What the fuck is it? Hoothoot? Hoothoot? Fucking Hoothoot right here? Isn't that his name? Hoot Hoot? Motherfucker look like a Funko Pop with wings, bro. The bitch ass nigga on my team. J. Cole drop. Shut up. Well, not right now, bro. Not right now. Like, come on. This shit is ass. Nigga, Hotep? The motherfucker Hotep? Well, what's it? Noctowl? Yeah, it's the most basic one. Even Unfezant is better. Like, Gen 2 has one of the worst Pokemon rosters of all time. One of the worst Pokemon rosters of all time is in Gen 2. Matter of fact, let me look it up. Pokemon Gen 2 roster. Let me find it. Jesus Christ. Why is my computer so slow? My computer's slow when I get on stream and I gotta pull shit up. Now I feel... Like what you mean? Oh, snap. Let me see. Holy fuck. No, don't do them shitty ass sprites. Yeah, let me see. It's like first of all, the starters besides, well, Feraligator's kind of cool. I honestly think Feraligator's a cool Pokemon, right? But most people like Typhlosion, fucking Chikorita. Are you serious? Like, they brought back two of these starters for Pokemon Z, and it was like the worst. It was the worst trio of starters that you could have brought back. That and Tepig. We'll get to Pokemon Z in a minute, but you got fucking Sinette, a terrible ass Route 1 Pokemon. You got Hoot, one of the worst regional birds. You got these bugs. Like look at this. Look at this. Team full of bums. Roster full of bums. Roster full of baby Pokemon, bro. This region made me pro-choice. What do you mean? Look at this. You like the best Pokemon you got is Houndour and Houndoom, and the thing is, you don't even get them in the game. You have to wait till post game to get them. You get the two Eeveelutions, and that's it. And that's it. Siracross, Scizor, Scizor is dope too. Scizor is dope too. And the thing is, a lot of playthroughs, people got Ampharos. I don't get the hype behind Ampharos. I don't get it. I don't get why a bunch of people like Ampharos as a Pokemon, bro. Like, look at this. It's just a sheep. It's just a sheep standing up. No. And his Mega Evolution was trash. Is mid as fuck too. They just gave this nigga hair. But no, like the Pokemon roster, Gen 2's roster is like probably the worst roster that they came out with. It's probably like the worst roster that they came out with because they were riding the coattails of Gen 1, right? And the thing is, matter of fact, I don't even need to play the game. I know it was ass. I don't even need to play the game. I know it was ass. And the thing that people really like about it is the fact that you can go back into the Kanto region, right? You can go back to the Kanto region. Pokemon follow you. And the thing is, why would I want them nasty ass spiders to follow me? Why the fuck would I want Gyarados to follow me? Get away. Huh? No. Ew. I want a bug to follow me around the region? No. You got the cheese touch. Get away. But no, I don't want Gyarados to follow me around in the season. But as a remake, HeartGold and SoulSilver is good. Yeah, like as a remake, it's like the best remake because it had the best glow up in any Pokemon region ever. It had the best glow up, but my opinion, it went from Satan's game to mid. All right, chat. We got Pokemon Black and White, the Pokemon games that I grew up with, and a lot of people say that your favorite Pokemon game is the Pokemon games that you grew up with, and you damn right, nigga. You damn right. What the fuck? You want me to be any different? You want me to break the rule? No, Pokemon Black and White are peak. Pokemon Black or White are peak. And one of the main reasons I haven't been talking about the story in these Pokemon games is because they're all butt. I be spamming A through all them bitches. But Black and White actually had a decent story. Pokemon Black and White actually had a decent story, bro. N's one of the best characters Pokemon's ever made. And I respect Pokemon Black and White for doing it to where you could only catch the new Pokemon in that generation, because it really felt like I was entering a new world because there was new Pokemon all over the place. Now, does that mean the roster falters at a few spots, right? Yeah, it's like all 150 of the new Pokemons aren't gonna be hits. But the thing is, we still got good Pokemon, right? I fuck with Snivy, I fuck with Oshawott. You got Patrat's ass, Pidov's ass, Braviary, but the thing is, you don't get Braviary to Victory Road. Hydrogun, you don't get them niggas to Victory Road, bro. Come on. You don't give them niggas to Victory Road and that nigga evolves at level 80. Like, come on. Motherfucker evolve at level 100. Okay, bro. Like, I didn't even get to use you. But like, the Pokemon roster is decent. I like, let me look it up. I need to go back to remember it. Pokemon Gen 5 roster. Let me go back. Okay. You got Snivy, banger. You got Oshawott. Samurot's a banger, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Patrat's a guilty pleasure for me. I fuck with Watchdog. I fuck with Watchhog because I remember in one episode in the anime he was cool. You got these niggas are butt. You got Zeb Striker, okay. Gigalith, okay. Exadrill, okay. Conkeldurr, okay. I fucking love Sock and Throw when I was a kid, bro. I fucking love Sock and Throw. Even though these are the most uncreative designs, I fucking love these niggas. You got Seismitoad. I fuck with Seismitoad, even though he got like herpes on his shit. But it's like, it's cool, bro. He wear it with swag. Oh my god, the bug Pokemon too in this region were dope. You got Whirlipede, you got Scolipede. Oh my god, you got Crocodile, bro. You got Diamantine, you got Scraggy. Oh my god, bro. Nigga sagging the pants. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, you got Zoroark. Like, you couldn't really... I think this was a gift Pokemon, so I wasn't able to get him. But he's dope. You got Gigalith, which is like this a region's version of Gardevoir. You got Swanna. Swanna's a fire ass water Pokemon. You got Excalibur, right? Yeah, I never used them in one of my playthroughs. Oh my goodness, the Joltix and what the fuck is this nigga name? Galvantula, nigga, one of my favorite bug Pokemons of all time. And it's like, yeah, you do got some stinkers. You do got an ice cream cone. You do got a bag of trash. You do got you do got Woobat. Like, yeah, you do got some stinkers on the team. I'm not gonna lie, some of these Pokemon do look like some hoes. But honestly, when it all comes down to it, you still got some bangers. You got Clink Clang. I fuck with them. You got, oh my god, you got Chandelier. Oh, Axew. Oh my god. Beartic. Okay. Oh, bro. Okay. Even though this gen, it does have a lot of misses, right? It does have a lot of misses. I give them a pass on the misses because they do hit. They not shooting 100 from the free throw line. They shooting like 65. But the thing is, this is a Pokemon game. I just need a lot of options for the Pokemon that I'm getting, you know? So like the new roster of Pokemon, it was decent. It was a decent little roster. The story was great, and oh my goodness, it was the best looking Pokemon game that we ever got for its time. It was the best looking Pokemon game that we ever got for its time. The only weak point is that the roster can be a little iffy. The roster can be a little iffy. Best box art legendaries. I could give it to him. I do fuck with Diamond and Pearl legendaries a little bit more, but yeah, you got that. You got the region was just colorful as fuck, bro. The region, I just really love the region. I really love the design of the region. Fucking what is the city? It's not Lumio City. That's Kalos. What's the city based off New York? What's that city called? What's that city called? That city was chat when I first got on the bridge. When I first got drinking that good Castelia City. Oh my goodness. When I first entered Castelia City as a little kid, bro. Oh my goodness. That was a moment. Let me go back. Let me go back. Chat, look at this. Look at this. No, I don't need to listen to the music. I don't need to get copyrighted, bro. That's we we can go based off memory for that. Hold up. City, Castelia City entrance. Let me see that. Bro, what the fuck? Yeah, like come on, y'all ain't got no. All right. This is the best fucking video I could find. Okay, like besides the boof ass camera this little nigga got, it was cool as fuck when we first like entered this shit, bro. And like chat, you gonna see. I know this is ass. It's because this nigga recording off a fucking potato. But look, when the camera's gonna change and shit. Watch. You hear the music. It's nostalgic. I don't want to give it points for the music because I feel like music is very subjective, and like music really has the highest chance to get like fucked by your nostalgia. You know, it's like the music that you grew up with is the music that you feel like is the best. So I don't really want to grade Pokemon on their music. But like if you ask me, Black and White has the best. Well, Black and White has the best music, and I say that because it's the games that I grew up with. They got the camera angles changing. Chat, I want you to know when this shit happened, yo. When this shit happened, I'm like, yo, they changing camera angles. Oh my god, bro. I was like when I was a kid, I had to go back. I had to go back. I had to go back to the other city that I was in before because I was not ready for this. I was not ready for this. I was high key scared. I was scared. Oh my goodness. And like at the time, this city was so big to me. Now I go back. The city looks small as hell, but the city was so big to me. That was like Pokemon's first time they ever did a big city. It's a tradition that they kept throughout the 3DS. I think they dropped it a little while back, but yeah. Okay. And guide game, Pokemon Black and White 2. Pokemon Black and White 2. The thing is, Pokemon Black and White 2 takes everything that was good about Pokemon Black and White and they add in old Pokemon, and it has one of the best rosters in like it has like the best roster all the way up until now. Like it has the best roster in any Pokemon game up until now, bro. Like it was crazy. Elite post game. You had the tournament fights. You had all that shit. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Pokemon Black and White 2 is just Black and White on steroids. It just does everything that Black and White did but better. I think the story's worse. The story's worse, but honestly, in my opinion, the least important part for a Pokemon game to me is the story. Like I blazed through that shit. It's like, y'all know I read at a consonant reading level. Why the fuck are you giving me a story to read, bro? Like, come on. You doing too much. You doing too much. Let me press A and let me fight with my fucking Pikachu. Let me fight with my fucking Samurai, bro. It's Rakai Jr. Chill out, bro. Not too much. Alright, chat. And then we got Pokemon X and Y. And Pokemon X and Y is a interesting experience for me because at this time I was like actively in the Pokemon community and I was actually like excited for a game. So when I first played X and Y, I was blinded by the hype around X and Y because I was there for the beginning. I was there for the first little trailer that they shadow dropped on a random ass day, or it felt random to me because I just saw it on my YouTube recommendation page. I was there for all them Coral leaks. Oh my goodness. Oh, I was there for all them Coral leaks. I feel like X and Y has the best leading up point. It probably doesn't. I'm probably just blinded by nostalgia for that. But X and Y, there's not that much to say. There's not that much to say. Mega Evolutions were dope as fuck, though. Mega Evolutions were dope as fuck. And people say, bro, Mega Evolutions, they fuck up how easy the Pokemon games were. All these Pokemon games were easy to me, bro. They all were. They all were, like, honestly. But, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. X and Y was way easier than all these other Pokemon games. Like, my first experience playing a hard Pokemon game was, like, the modded Pokemon games that you would get, the little ROM hacks. Those were my first times playing an actual hard Pokemon game. And if you never played a Pokemon ROM hack, you should. Like, play a hard version of a Pokemon ROM hack. You ain't got to do no Nuzlocke. You ain't got to be hardcore like that. But I recommend you should do a ROM hack because, like, that just... The ROM hacks for the Pokemon games actually make them good games, you know? Like, they do little small tweaks to make the games actually good. But yeah, Pokemon X and Y, besides the Mega Evolutions, I think this was the least amount of Pokemon that they ever added to a generation. It's just mid, bro. It's just mid. It's like when the thing that I remember is the hype leading up to a game rather than the game itself. It's like, come on, dude. And it's like, this was my prime Pokemon years, bro. Nigga, I was 10 when this shit came out. I was 10 years old. Like, this should be the Pokemon game that I love. But it's not. It's Pokemon Black and White and Black and White 2. But, nah, bro. This shit was mid. This shit was mid. And like I said before, all these Pokemon games are kind of easy. I don't think I remember dying at least ever in Pokemon X and Y. I don't think I remember dying at all in that fucking game. Yeah, these bitches were easy as hell. These bitches were easy as hell. Okay, next up we got Pokemon Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby. Is that how it is? Alpha Sapphire? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Damn, this is hard. This is hard. Because I'm not gonna lie, I only played through this game once. Peak. Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Oh, did I say it wrong? Slightly better than X and Y. Okay. If I had to rearrange these, I'm gonna put HeartGold and SoulSilver ahead of Ruby and Sapphire. And I'm gonna put Emerald ahead of... No, I'm gonna put FireRed and Leaf Green ahead of Emerald. I enjoyed it better. I like the... I don't know. I just enjoyed it a little bit more. I like the Kanto region better than the Hoenn region. Okay. No. Right here. Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. Better version of Ruby and Sapphire. Better version. I really ain't got shit to say about this region, bro. I think Arceus is a step ahead of HeartGold and SoulSilver in terms of remakes. Okay. In terms of remakes, HeartGold SoulSilver blows this out the water because I got Gen 2 in Satan's game. I got Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire right next to the games that they're based off of. And like in terms of remake, Heart Gold and Soul Silver had the biggest jump in terms of remake. Yeah, true. You hate Johto, but at least we can use Gen 4, 5, and 6 Pokemon before the league. Yeah, yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. These games start getting hit with the easy bug, and I nah. I'm thinking back about it. I see what niggas were saying when they said these games got easier as they continued coming out, because I remember like Deadass actually struggling with Black and White. But the thing is, I don't know if that was because Pokemon Black and White were hard, or I think it's because I was a dumbass little kid when I played Pokemon Black and White. Because I'm not going to lie, when I played Pokemon Black and White, I was a hoe with my Pokemon roster. Every single Pokemon that I saw that was in the anime, I would catch on my team. I had 6 Pokemon by the time I hit the first gym. 6 Pokemon by the time I hit the first gym, and I got my ass bounced in that first gym like 4 or 5 times. I kept on losing that shit. Because I didn't know how to play. Like, I was easy as fuck. I was going for every Pokemon that I found. But other people say that it was harder. Shit was light. I Nuzlocke Omega Ruby and only had 2 deaths before the league. Shit was light. Oh, okay. If y'all saying that Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire were easier, I'll go with that. I'll go with that. Gen 6 might be the easiest games in the entire series. Yeah, I don't think I remember ever dying in Gen 6. But the thing is, at the time, I was 10. So I thought, bro, I'm 20% better, more of a human being than I ever was when I was 8. So I was thinking, bro, I'm just him when it comes to gaming and shit. I just thought I was him when it came to like Pokemon and shit like that. Like I even tried to get into competitive based off how easy Pokemon X and Y was. I got my ass bounced. Oh my god. But we not talking about that. We not talking about that. We talking about Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. These games are like a fever dream. I played them. I played through them once. Don't remember playing through them again. And now we got Pokemon Sun and Moon. Yeah. This is where I started to fall out of love for Pokemon. I don't know if it's the actual game quality or that I became 12, you know? It's like, I don't want to play with my Pokemon anymore. I want to play with myself, you know? So, yes, if you're asking, Pokemon Sun and Moon is when I started beating my shit, and I found that way more enjoyable than any video game at the time. I'm gonna put this in mid. I'm gonna put it a little bit ahead of Pokemon X and Y. At the time, I thought X and Y was better, but looking back at it, Pokemon Sun and Moon's roster was amazing. Pokemon Sun and Moon's roster was amazing. They had so many good Pokemon in that region. And the Alola region was beautiful. I like how you got to jump from island to island. It didn't have the water problem how like Ruby and Sapphire had it. The thing about the too much water criticism is I genuinely feel like it's a valid criticism, bro. Like if you go back and play them Hoenn regions, the water segments of those regions like actually fuck up my enjoyment of the region. Like overall, it actually fucks it up for me. So yeah, I got a Sun and Moon ahead of X and Y. I'm gonna put it ahead of boom, and I'm put Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon at good. I didn't finish these games. But the Ultra games were actually good. I actually remember it actually being hard for me to play. It was dead ass hard. Like I didn't finish the games because I couldn't beat a boss. I couldn't beat one of them trials, and I got pissed off, and I was too grown for Pokemon at the time, bro. Like I was really grown at the time, dude. I was in 7th grade. Like I was moving up in the world. I had to worry about some other shit at that time. It's like my life was real hectic, bro. Like I couldn't really sit down on the 3DS and play Pokemon all day. I had other shit to do, like ride the bench in football middle school. I got no playing time on that fucking team. God damn it, bro. I should have done some other shit. I should have got into the arts. I'm sitting here playing football, riding the bench all year long. All right. Okay, next up we got Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Chat. Chat. I know y'all saying F tier. I know y'all don't fuck with it. I know it's easy as fuck. But these are the best looking games that the Switch these are the best looking Pokemon games that the Switch has ever produced. And they were low key a vibe. It was low key a vibe. I'm not gonna lie. The Pokemon following you, it was dope. Like the Pokemon following system, it was the only time they got it right on the Nintendo Switch. It was the only time they got it right. They kept on fucking it up. But I actually had a good time, bro. I actually had a good time with Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. It was actually kind of fun for me. Is it for babies? Yes. Was it easy? Yes. Did I ever die in the game? Yes. No, I never died at all. But it was a vibe, bro. It was a vibe. And the thing is, like, these were the first Pokemon games where I deadass felt like I was in the anime. Like, I felt like playing the games were like an episode where I felt like I was Ash Ketchum playing these games, bro. The catching system pissed me off. The catching system was decent. Like, I liked the catching system. It was different. It was a little fun for the time. Like, I'm glad we got back to what we got back to. Bro, the overworld Pokemon, the Pokemon following you, the graphics, these were the best looking Pokemon games that the Switch has ever produced. Bro, like Pokemon and it's like, yeah, like we only get 150 Pokemon and it's the Kanto region again for the third time. But these games were vibes, bro. These games were vibes, bro. I remember playing it and I remember having a good time. I remember actually trying to complete my Pokédex because there was only like 150 Pokemon to get instead of like fucking 800 that the other games had. So yeah, like I had a good ass time with these games. They were fun. They were fun, in my opinion. It's like how you explain to old heads how to listen to Playboy Cardi, right? It's like, bro, don't listen to the lyrics like that. Just vibe out to it, bro. Just vibe out to it, bro. Just get on the game, turn your brain off, act like you in the anime, and do all that, you know? Do all that, bro. And it's like, my fucking Pikachu's over here suplexing niggas and shit. He got all these superhero moves. I don't even remember playing through the game. I think the nigga turned into a Super Saiyan or some shit. Like, started pulling out a Glock shooting niggas. I don't know. But it was a vibe from what I remember. Bad. Fuck Sword and Shield. Fuck Sword and Shield. Turn me into a hater. Bro. Pikachu outfit customization was cool too. Yeah. Sword and Shield's ass. Biggest 5 out of 10 in history. 3 out of 10. Trash. I don't want to put it in horrible because the Pokemon roster was decent, but fuck no. And one of the main reasons that Sword and Shield really irritates me is this was the transition from handheld gaming to console gaming. And one of the reasons why Pokemon gets this large amount of hate from the community outside of like diehard Pokemon fans is once you jump from handheld over to console, it's like it felt like once they jumped over from handheld to console, it felt like we had all these new possibilities that we could have gone down. And the thing is, y'all teased this shit with Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. But the thing is, y'all marketed this game as like, oh, it's a chill little laid back Pokemon game. It's for casuals and shit. So I'm sitting here, I'm waiting for the mainline games. I'm ready for the mainline games. I'm like, oh shit, this is gonna be an open world Pokemon game. Monkey's paw with that shit, but this is gonna be an open world Pokemon game. Oh my goodness, we're gonna have Pokemon out in the open world, out in the overworld and shit. Pokemon are gonna follow you. They fucked everything up with this game. How did they do that? How did you, nigga? I remember, I remember looking at the beginning trailer for this game, like the overview trailer, like them revealing this game, instantly disappointed 5 seconds in. I'm like, huh? Nigga, this shit look worse than Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Chat, let me look it up. Let me look it up. Let me look it up. Cause chat, like the Switch was out for like 2 years at this point. We just got Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. Like my mind is racing with all the possibilities that they can take Pokemon, all the routes that they can take Pokemon down into, bro. I'm thinking we're gonna get an open world Pokemon following you, Pokemon out in the overworld. Oh my goodness, bro. The graphics gonna look good because keep in mind, we just got Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey. Huh? Nigga, what? Shit look like it's coming out on the 4DS. What is this? Chat, I was so pissed. I was so pissed. No aura. Look at this. Look at this roof. It looks terrible. And you know the graphics look bad when niggas was saying, bro, look, it says game footage not final. When have we ever used that as a metric? Come on. Ew! Look! Chat! Look at how butt this... We can laugh at it now. Look how butt this shit look, bro. Oh my god, dude. Like... It's like, bro, dead ass shit look like Sun and Moon. Just a little bit better. I'm like, are you serious? This shit had me questioning, wait, is the Nintendo Switch even that powerful? And I was so mad. I was so mad, bro. Like, I saw this. I saw that you were creeping around in the grass. The Pokemon weren't out in the overworld no more. I was done. Now they brought it back. They brought it back in some half-ass way. Like you can run into some Pokemon in the grass and you can do it, and some of them pop out in the overworld, and then you had the wild area and shit. And it's like Pikachu look exactly like he did on the 3DS. Okay, but yeah, y'all get the gist. Yeah, it's like I can't think of anything that this game does great. There's nothing great about this game. Like, the roster isn't elite like Pokemon Diamond and Pearl and Pokemon Platinum. The story isn't good like Pokemon Black and White and Pokemon Black and White 2. The regions don't look good like Pokemon Black and White and the Pokemon Black and White 2. There was this one little town with like moss around the shit. That looked pretty good, but besides that, that's all we got. Like there was no good post game. That shit was DLC. Fucking it wasn't harder like Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. It did nothing good. There was nothing good about this game. There was nothing to write home about, you know? I lie. The Galarian region of Pokemon. What is it called? This is the Galar region, right? The Galar region variant Pokemon. I don't know what the fuck you call them. Like they had a snow version of Darmanitan, right? That was pretty cool, but besides that, oh my god, y'all remember when they did a live stream for a fucking y'all remember when they did a live stream for a fucking lesbian version of Ponyta? Oh my goodness, bro. Nick, they had that live stream up for like 24 hours for one Pokemon. Like, dude, the hype for this game, every single reveal, it just ruined my mood. It just ruined my mood for the game. So yeah, I didn't really fuck with Pokemon Sword and Shield. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon Shining Pearl. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, bro. The DLCs were good though. I don't know, never played them. I bought Pokemon Sword and Shield like after the fact. I didn't buy it when it came out. These were like the first Pokemon games I didn't buy on release. Pokemon Shining Diamond, Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond. Hot take, I think these are mid. I think they're better than Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. They're easy as fuck, yes. But the thing is, I really love the Sinnoh region, so it's hard to fuck up the Sinnoh region for me. It's hard to fuck up the Sinnoh region for me. The only people that fucked up the Sinnoh region was the very first time they took a crack at the Sinnoh region. I don't even know how that's possible, but yeah. It's like the Pokemon that you had access to was better. Like there was a better roster of Pokemon. They didn't fuck that shit up like they did for Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. And was it easy? Yeah. Yeah, it was very easy. But I had more. I just remember having more fun with this than I had with Diamond and Pearl. Honestly, you still can't use Glasgow. Okay. Something that might be clouding my judgment. I did play a ROM hack for this. It's called Pokemon Luminescent Platinum, and that's like the best Pokemon game I ever played. But like this game looked dope, and the graphics were cool. And the thing is, in the back of my mind, I was excited for Pokemon Legends Arceus. I'm gonna put this in good. Because this is the first time they actually shook up the formula for Pokemon. This was the first time they ever did that shit. And boy, it was a time, bro. It was a time. I remember playing this game and then graduating afterwards. I'm old. But yeah. Here's what I'll say. Pokemon Legends Arceus isn't as good as everyone says it is, though, you know, because it does switch up the formula a little bit, but let's be honest, the graphics in this game are trash. And when one of the main tenets, one of the main advertisements for your game is the exploration and the terrain look like butt, Come on now. It's Pokemon. I'm expecting shit graphics. Yes, but it's like, for this game, more than ever, one of the biggest aspects of it was like exploring the region. You know, you were going back in time and you were filing in the Pokédex, like you were making the Pokédex for the first time, and you were discovering these Pokemon for the very first time, you know? So it's like, when exploration is one of the biggest factors in your game, and the graphics are bad, like, what am I looking at, you know? It's like going to an art museum, and all the art is trash. At least we were able to have ride Pokemon, so exploration was better. Here's the thing. I don't know what is... I'm weird with it. I don't value riding Pokemon if they aren't Pokemon that I've caught myself. I don't know. It just takes away the joy from me, you know? It's like, it would be better if I, like, caught the Pokemon that... And then he learned, like, a move, like how HM slaves worked back in the day. He learned the move, and I could ride on him. Like, that's cool. That's cool in my opinion. But it's when it's like a separate Pokemon, and it's like just a substitution for like the HM, but in the Pokemon form, you know. I understand Weirdeer, but I like gliding with Braviary. Yeah. And the thing is, I did catch a Braviary just for my own sake, just for it to feel like I caught the Braviary and I was using them. But like, it never felt the same. Like, imagine if you like caught had to catch a Pokemon, and then you were able to fly, but also it's like you're also taking a slot of like one of your 6 Pokemons, and it's like, what if you don't give a fuck about none of the bird Pokemons in that region? But it's like, I counter that with saying like we had that problem with like every other generation up until like Gen 8. So it's like, yeah, but starter choices were peak. Yeah, the starter choices were peak. The Hisuian final evolutions, they were dope. I chose Samurott again. Oshawott one of my favorite Pokemon. Hot take. I really felt with Oshawott. Yeah, Pokemon Legends Arceus was good. It's probably the best Pokemon game on the Nintendo Switch. I think it is. I think it is. Then we got Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Horrible. 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 Terrible. Terrible games. Terrible games. Chat, I started streaming at this point, right? And I don't have the VOD because it was 2023 when this game came out. I titled my VOD "The Best Pokemon Games of All Time Just Dropped." My expectations were up here when it came out. My expectations were through the roof when this game came out. And you give me 15 frames. You give me 15 frames. And the Pokemon, what fucking region was this? The open world was trash. It's like you still had to do the gym leaders in certain orders because they didn't scale up with your Pokemon level. So what's even the point of doing the open world thing? Paldea region, whack ass region. Name Paldea. How's your name as too? Paldea region. If it has solid graphics, it would be S tier. They fucked up on a lot of shit with this game. Like the Pokemon that you had access to were ass. Let me go back and let me look at their roster. Let me look at their roster. It's like once Pokemon hit the Nintendo Switch, they've been missing on all their starter Pokemon, bro. I hope they get better with Gen 10, but it's like the Galar region, I didn't even pick a starter. I couldn't do it. Because I was gonna do Sobble, right? And then I saw his final evolution. I'm like, fuck no. Like nigga turned into a runway model. What are you doing? But nah, like these starter Pokemon were trash. And the thing is, I think it's because they're not in sprite form, you know? I feel like if they were in sprite form, they would have been better. But like the three starters, I chose Grookey instead. Me and you, Asian boy, we think alike, bro. We think alike. Because I chose Grookey too, bro. Gen 9 starters are better than Gen 8, but Gen 9 starters aren't that good, bro. I chose Skeledrill because Fire and Ghost was a cool typing to me. The fuck are these starting route Pokemon, bro? Huh? And it's like, chat, they look worse in the game. I got the Pikachu clone this region. It's like you have access to a lot of Pokemon in this region. I'll give it that. Like you have access to a bunch of Pokemon from different regions. But the thing is, when I play a new Pokemon game, I want to play like I want to play with the Pokemon that are new to the region. You know? How do I don't want to find the Pokedex. I want to look at like just the exclusive Pokemon that were. What would I don't know. Well, let me look up. Let me do a Pokemon Gen 9. Let me do Pokemon Gen 9. Let me do that. Like, first off, they didn't release that many Pokemon. They stopped doing hundreds of Pokemon in, like, Kalos region. You got fucking the starter Pokemon, which are weaker compared to the other regions. Oh, you gave me a leak. Okay, bet. Okay, bet. Starter Pokemon, weaker compared to all the other regions. They're only better than Gen 8 Galar. Lechoink is like the Route 1 Pokemon aren't ever supposed to be good. Spitops. Y'all putting this nigga on your team. Y'all putting bro on y'all team. It's like the Pikachu clone was cool this season. It's like look at this roster. Like, like I wouldn't get you in Minecraft, huh? Like you look like a Digimon. You don't even look like a Pokemon, bro. Like the regional birds, alright. Oh my god, this roster is trash, yo. Scovillian's cool. I fought with King Gambit. It's like even the pseudo legendary that they got for this season, for this region. I keep on saying season that they got for this region. Look at bro. Look at this nigga. It's like he looks good in 2D. He looks great in 2D. He actually looks menacing in 2D. In 3D though, nigga, why it look like you got butterfly wings on your back? Like, come on, bro. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, like, yeah. I had a hard time filling out my team when I looked at this region, bro. This region was not good. This region, Pokemon roster was not good. The Pokemon roster was good. The open world was trash. I only got 10 frames the whole entire time. And it's like, my expectations for this season were so high. I thought this was going to be the best Pokemon games of all time. But nope. But nope. I used Floatzel on my team. Yeah, exactly. Like, you had to use completely other Pokemon. Like, you had to use a Gen 4 Pokemon, bro. And now we all cut up. Pokemon Z. Pokemon Z. Great. Great. I just finished playing it. I fuck with it. I fuck with it. It's like I don't understand. I understand the hate, but it's like I feel like the hate for this game is unwarranted. Yeah, the tutorial is long, but it's only like 2 hours. This game is like 40 hours long. Za's story is great. I was spamming A through that bitch, so I couldn't tell you how good it was, or yes or no. But look. In my opinion, you ask me, Pokemon Z look better than Pokemon Legends. Pokemon Z look better than Pokemon Legends. Second of all, the Pokemon roster is great. You know, Kalos region. I really love the Kalos region, and like Pokemon Z was the first time where I felt like I didn't have enough space for all the Pokemon that I wanted to get. You know, usually I can fill out a team of 6 and I know what the 6 are gonna be. This was the first time where I was like flipping out Pokemon and shit like that. I actually had so much fun with these games. It's like I didn't care that it was just one city because they filled the city up with so much shit. And it's like when people say, "Bro, there's nothing to do in the city," that's how I know you didn't play the game. There's so many side quests that you can do in the city. There's so much shit to do just in that city. It's just that you can't go indoors. That's it. That's all that's happening. It's like the character customization is amazing. I just have fun taking pictures with my Pokemon and everything. The graphics are the best Pokemon graphics that we gotten since Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. The city felt a little big still. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to go that far. The city didn't feel big. The city felt small. But the thing is, I'm not really complaining about all that. I don't really care about the exploration aspect of Pokemon. I care more about battling Pokemon, you know? I care more about catching my Pokemon and fighting with them, you know. I'm on my Michael Vick type shit. I'm on my Aspen type shit, you know. It's like I like it when my Pokemon fight, you know. I like it when I'm teaching them moves and they beating each other up. That's what I like when I play Pokemon. You feel me? And And Pokemon Z really focuses on the battling part of the game. And now, are the graphics the best thing ever? No. No. I feel like y'all exaggerate when you say they look like PS2 games. They look decent, bro. They look alright. They look like Nintendo Switch games. They look like mid-tier or low-tier Nintendo Switch games, right? But yeah, what are some of the other complaints about Pokemon Z, chat? What are some of the other complaints about Pokemon Z? It's like, I fuck with the new battle system. I like it. It can be a little janky at times. One of the things I don't like about the battle system is how you moving around affects your Pokemon too. So it's like the only way to move your Pokemon around is for you to move around, and it's like your Pokemon's following you. So like your Pokemon's a little delayed when he's following you. And I also don't fuck with the raid battles like that. I also don't really fuck with the raid battles like that. But come on, bro. They brought back Mega Evolution. They did Pokemon following you right. The Pokemon roster was amazing. It's like I just had so much fun with this game. And it's like if y'all look inside, if y'all go inside, like there's a part where you go like in the sewers and shit. The game actually looks good. The game actually looks good. Like if you go in the sewers, in the like underworld part of the game, it's like you can tell that Game Freak has been working a little bit, you know? Game Freak might be able to give us good graphics in Gen 10. They might be able to give us good graphics in Gen 10 because indoors, the Pokemon, like they don't do... indoors, they don't be doing the PNG shit. They don't be doing the PNG shit indoors, so... yeah. And that's my opinion. That's my opinion. I don't know why. Well, I know why because it's like Nintendo Switch 2 has a hate train right now, and like a Pokemon game comes out, so you can easily hate on Pokemon because compared to all these other AAA games, Pokemon's not really the best, so you can really hate on it for that. And then it's like the low that Pokemon's been having is like easy to bully up on them, but I don't get how people can say this is worse than Pokemon Arceus, bro. It's like go back to Pokemon Arceus. I feel like y'all are like doing revisionist history when it comes to Arceus, bro. Because Pokemon Z looks better than Arceus. I guess if you fuck with the exploration aspect of Pokemon, you'll fuck with Arceus more. But the thing is, the lands are barren. There's not that much to do in them lands. And there's like 10 battles in Pokemon Arceus in total. There's like 10 of them. You know, Arceus post game is good, but you also do the 10,000 battles in Legends. I haven't gotten to that part, but yeah, I actually like really enjoyed my time with Pokemon Legends. I really fucked with it. In terms of graphics, yeah, Za is better than Arceus, but it was cool to go to Ancient Hoenn. Here's the thing about Ancient Hoenn. It's like, yeah, it's like cool in concept, but their execution wasn't that good. Bro. The like old Sinnoh was just barren lands. It was just barren lands. There wasn't really any landmarks that you would really notice from Sinnoh. There was like some, but not that much. So like the only thing that you could do was like catch Pokemon, you know? They fucked up my Sinnoh twice. Type shit. Yeah. And with that being said, chat, that's my opinion on all the mainline Pokemon games. I haven't played the first two. This is my opinion and I'm sticking to it, bro. I stand on everything I said. Damn, this video is an hour long. God damn. I talk too much, y'all. But yeah, chat. Ayo, if you fuck with this, sub up. We gonna do more shit like this on the gaming channel. But yeah. I think Hisui would have been better if it got a lot more stuff once you progress. But yeah, bye YouTube. I fuck with y'all. Sub up.